Fool, one day you hear, and then you're gone.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. You are on Follow Paula. So obviously I'm Paula, and hopefully you're subscribed up there somewhere. Do the bell thing and you will get to follow me on my journey and all my other shenanigans. So today it is May 4th. I posted on Instagram that I would be doing a Q&A, a monthly one. So I did one last month and now we are in May. So I'll be doing a May Q&A. So with that being said, I will start reading questions. Have you ever hit a stall? If so, how do you break it? So everyone tends to hit a stall or plateau, whatever you want to call it. In order for you to break it, you need to just not give up. Don't think that because you didn't hit a specific goal, or you haven't moved past a certain thing, that your body is not changing, that you are not mentally changing. Therefore, you just need to keep pushing, maybe eat a little less calories or be a little more active, and that will help you break whatever it is that you're trying to break. Also, I have a lot of questions of people asking, where do I get my leggings? Where do I get my workout outfit, clothes, whatever you want to call it. I got a brain fart on that one. I will put it up here. Click this link here, or I will also put it in the description down below. I did film a video on why I like this specific store and why I choose specific type of workout outfits from there, and I go into detail, and hopefully it will be very helpful to you. I have a lot of people messaging me telling me how helpful it was, so watch it and share with your friends if they also have workout questions with when it comes to workout clothes. And
you'll also be doing shopping videos whenever you buy like shoes or workout clothes. Yeah,
I'm gonna start doing that a little bit more. People really like it, so I'll keep doing those videos every so often. How to find steals, how to pick your outfits, and so forth. Do you measure serving sizes when the food is raw or when it's cooked? I used to do raw, but to be quite honest, it takes way too long to specifically cook it. So now I do it cooked. So what is it like? The difference is only like an ounce or so?
Two. Actually, I'll
like
do it.
Like an ounce and a half.
I'll weigh out everything raw, and then I'll split it out. Like if it's like 4 ounces, I'll do like 4 divided by like 3 pounds, and then make all those meals with that.
Yeah, but if you don't have time to do all that, we do also go by eyeballing it. You won't consume too much protein, so don't worry about that.
Yeah,
what you really want
thing
to focus on is the carbs and amount of fat. That will actually make a difference in your weight loss. So protein, don't worry so much about it. But if you want to measure it out cooked, it'll only be like an ounce difference. How long have you worked at Disney? 3 years.
Really?
In April. Yeah.
April just passed.
April was 3 years.
Damn.
How many times have you wanted to punch someone in the face for being annoying in the gym? This is my issue, being stuck going to commercial crowded gyms. OMG. Tons. People are pretty effing rude at commercial gyms. I keep telling people this at work as well. And someone was just telling me about how someone was throwing freaking plates at work. I forgot to tell you this. So they said that they went to work out, and this dude who swore he was so buff started throwing around plates and going all crazy. And yeah, people are insane. That's just an example. And people just like to get in your way and be just rude, especially when there's kids. Oh my god, kids are the freaking worst. Yeah, lots of times I want to punch people. Lots of times.
But
in
there's
the
some
gym,
nice people too.
outside of the gym. Sometimes I just want to punch people. People are crazy nowadays.
I know you want to punch me all the time.
Oh, please. How do you feel about yourself after losing 40 pounds so far, honestly? Well, I've lost more than 40 pounds. I'm almost at what? Also someone asked, what's my highest weight? I started off at 370 pounds, guys. So, yeah, pretty heavy.
And our lowest weight on any journey was 255.
Yeah,
that was
my
the all
lowest I
cardio.
have got is 255, and I do not suggest you going this route. Do not starve yourself. Do not just do cardio. That's the worst advice. I always think, what if there was so much more information back then? Like, there was really no information. There was no YouTube that I remember. No, everyone even now suggests you do freaking 5,000 hours a day of cardio and starve yourself.
I think people don't realize that the advice that you give people, you've already been through the things that they've said.
Yeah.
This isn't your first rodeo.
Yeah, like I've been on so many journeys, and I've been my own guinea pig, and until now, this year has been the most life-changing year in my life overall, especially with my workouts and all that. I finally kind of narrowed it down to what gets you the best results. And if you guys are following me now, what I'm doing and what I'm showing you guys, I highly suggest you guys really follow that. So weights, good eating, cardio, everything needs to be good, not just one or the other. So
and they'll really see when you make it to your freaking goals.
Yeah, I felt great about myself now. I've always felt great about myself, but now I feel a lot more energy. I feel like I can do so much more. Like I don't complain as much about my knees and this and that. I do have obviously pains here and there because I am still very overweight for my body, and I do have pains here and there, but nothing like my very beginning of my journey, where all I did was cardio and starve myself. And I didn't know, people are like, only eat 200 calories a meal and no carbs, and that's what everyone's suggestion is: no carbs and tons of cardio. So I don't suggest that, guys. Don't do that.
I think a lot of people's advice, they haven't even followed themselves.
Yeah,
just because someone else told them.
Oh, well, my friend said this, or my friend said that. Don't listen to them. Unless they've been in your shoes, and unless they have been extremely overweight and you like the results, then listen to them. If you don't like the results, don't listen to them. How long did it take for you to see change in your body? I have also started lifting. How do you avoid loose skin? So it took me a while to see changes in my body, only because the very first time I lost 100 pounds, I did it with all cardio, and I looked exactly the same.
No loose skin though.
No loose skin, but I did feel extremely tired and just a mess. Now I can see changes in my body all the time. Someone said, I know you kill it in the gym, but what do you eat and drink during the day? I've always liked drinking water. I've never had a problem with drinking soda. I don't really like soda. I don't have any like juices or anything. But if you do feel like drinking something that's not water, I highly recommend the, like, what are they called? The 5-calorie little Minute Maid packets. What are the ones that you like?
I forget what they're called.
Yeah, they have a bunch of different ones.
The little packets you put in water.
Yeah, they're only like 5 calories. Use those, and it'll help you. You know, if you're if you're really craving something sweet other than water, I highly recommend those. What do I eat? I eat chicken, I eat meat, I eat rice, I eat veggies. Once you really experiment with yourself, you're able to also experiment with your food and make it not boring, you know. And you just eventually come to realize that you know, what you're eating doesn't have to taste bad, and you spice it up a little bit, change it up a bit, and it'll satisfy you. How often do you go to the gym, especially when you first started?
I think it was more then.
I think I went to the gym more than I do now. I don't recommend this, okay? I used to do an hour on the elliptical, followed by an hour of Zumba. And then after that, sometimes the Zumba classes were like 7 to 8, and then from 8 to 9. I would take that, and then I would sometimes do another hour of elliptical. So,
and then we'd come back at night too.
Yeah, and then we would go back at night. Oh my God, I did so much cardio, and I was in so much pain, and I was just, that's all I did was work out. I didn't want to do anything else.
You work out a lot now too, but different goals,
yeah.
Different things.
So now, 1 to 2 hours of cardio if I'm extremely energized. And plus, on top of that, I'll do my whatever weights I'm doing that day. So, yeah.
Plus, go to work full time.
Plus, I work full time. How did you come to realize that it's finally time for me to change for better, and what keeps you going in the process? I had extremely high blood pressure. My mom had just had a really, really big heart attack, and can't remember if my dad was really sick. He had had a stroke, and that's when I realized that I needed to start making some change in my life. And that year my mom passed away, and that year is the year that I started doing tons of cardio, because that's what people have always suggested is cardio. So that's what I did. That's all I knew. And
we even tried to get you on The Biggest Loser.
I even tried to get on The Biggest Loser, guys. Someday, that footage will
We still
come
got it. We still got the tape.
to light. Yeah. My mom was really sick too at the time. My dad was really sick.
Yeah, there's footage
And
of both of your parents.
They were still trying to like encourage it and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get emotional, and when I talk about these things, I get very emotional. So, with that being said, let's go to another question. Are you planning on having any kids soon? Maybe in a year or two. I know I'm getting older, therefore I really want to be healthy, because I talked about this in the last Q&A. So
I'll make a playlist of the other Q&A so they can watch those.
Soon. How tall are you? I'm 5'6".
And a half.
5'6". More like 5'6", I think. You always measure me, and I'm always like a different.
No, we measured
height.
you without shoes on the one with the scale.
Yeah. So a lot of people are asking, what's my macro breakdown? What's my calorie intake? What's my calorie burning amount? So everyone is different. I can't stress this enough. Everyone's level of activity is different. So the macros, you really need to play with it. You need to really do research with that. I always change mine around, so I don't have a specific number that I target. But if you go and watch my full day of eating, I think I broke it down somewhat on there, right?
Yeah, that's just for one day.
Yeah, that was just for one day. But like I said also on that video, that you need to rearrange your calorie intake to your calorie the calories that you have burned. So you really want to pay attention to that. So if you're new to like working out and such, I really suggest that you get those calorie watches. There's so many of them nowadays. You can find them for different prices. So
and you can Google a macro calculator and figure it out yourself.
Yeah, also get MyFitnessPal. It's free, and you can input how much you're eating and what you ate. It's so easy. It takes time, but if you're just starting out, you need to really take time to write everything down, and then you'll learn, okay, so this amount works for me, this amount doesn't work for me, or I need to switch it on this day because today I wasn't that active, but tomorrow I'm gonna do a lot more, you know. So just that's what you need to keep track of. Okay, let's see what else. How many pounds do you lose each week? And so every week is different, because some weeks you might not hit your target on point, you know, like you might have ate a little too many carbs or a little too much of this, and it'll throw off the rest of the week if you don't fully cut it back, or if you didn't burn as many calories as you thought you were going to, or you ate too much in the morning and then come later in the day.
And not all workouts are perfect either.
Yeah, not all workouts are perfect, but also say you went to work and it's morning time and you're like, they're having donuts today because work always has freaking donuts, and you done ate a donut and then you didn't bring your lunch and the freaking truck was there and you had a freaking burrito or whatever, and then you're like, you know what, I ate this, but I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do my weights, I'm gonna do my cardio, I'm gonna do 2 hours of cardio. But then come that time and you don't do none of it. So that's what I'm saying. Like every day you need to really change it up as to how active you are. So,
let's walk towards the car and do this because the battery's getting low. So I can plug it in the car and we keep finishing.
Yeah, well that's about it. That's all the questions. Anyways. Yeah. We'll just end it now because all the questions are really how many fat grams, how many carbs.
Yeah, so, just break that down real quick.
With that being said,
go over that.
Go over what?
What you just said. If they want to know about that, they need to hire somebody.
Oh yeah. So if you guys really don't have the time, or you just want to lose a certain amount of weight and you don't have time to play around with, okay, this is working for me, this is not working for me. If you absolutely don't want to do all that hard work, then you guys need to hire a professional, someone who has the time, who you're paying to keep track of it for you and narrow it down for you.
Basically, you need a personal assistant.
That's when that comes into play, where you need to hire someone because you can't do it yourself. So there's a lot of research out there. You just need to research for yourself and play with it, and it's not gonna be perfect, so it's gonna take a few months for you to get the hang of it. And if you absolutely do not want to do that, you need to hire someone to specifically pinpoint those for you and set up a nutrition plan and your workout plans and so forth. So,
well, not just that, if they can't do it for themselves, they can't expect somebody else to do it for free for them either.
Yeah, exactly. So that's about all the questions I got. It wasn't many questions. Some people sent through the DMs. I wasn't gonna respond to every DM, so I did say go to my recent post and leave the questions down there. So if I didn't get to your question, maybe next time I'll get to your question if you do leave it on the post. And I always post it on Instagram, and it's Follow Paula as well. So with that being said, this is all for today. I am Paula, and you are on Follow Paula. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.